This is you know what it is. Let me get my mind. Taibu Muad'Dib, the last of the really greats. Hey, hey. Sonar to your sonogram. They don't know how cold I am. Toss that project, scrap them plans. They don't know how cold I am. Sitting on the mountaintop and they don't even know it, man. Made one final power move to sow with all up for the fan. Who is Muad'Dib? You don't know the half. Dirt in front of the buildings, you ain't see no grass. Invitation to go overseas, but I'm fucking trapped. St. Clair Village, Pittsburgh, I ain't chance. She asked me for my hand, I don't know how to dance. They said it was the 2-year curse that had me living in a trance. My father looked at me and said, man, but he ain't got no cash advance, won't even get one when he passed. So how I'm supposed to build this new nation up? Give our broken people the new Africa. I used to be a low life, then a thief. Now I champ calls through the Citizens Justice League. Providing information, won't you come and read? Influencing the culture, won't you come and see? And you heard that man debate my empire right before he bowed to the African Messiah. I'm gonna retire a real G. And they keep writing these books until they feel me. And I ain't afraid to do my own thing. If you riding with me, put your hands up when you hear me say, they don't know how cold I really am. Listen to me. Swagger. They don't know how cold I am. Hey, hey, getting it cracking, man. One more time, think it through Thursday, the night when I ask you all to think it through. Take your time, man. Sit back, unwind. We got the show that you want to hear. Oh, yeah, we do. Get my libation together. You got something to drink, man, when you watch my show. We be illin'. I'm gonna hop off on the Spotify for y'all, so y'all can be more available to y'all when y'all want on the devices that you want to hear me. So you can just be like, Alexa, play that You're a Mess. I'm gonna get Alexa back off in here, y'all. Upload her again. Taibu Muad'Dib, man, the host with the most. I don't care when I start my show. I ain't tripping off that. Y'all don't run nothing around here. I'll start my show when I feel like it. I'll be where I'm at. Don't you know? I be asking, I be like inboxing folks, come on this show. I'm not inboxing. Don't y'all know I'm finally making it? I'm finally there. Like worried about y'all coming on my show. I gave you opportunity to be guests on my show. I get one or two celebrities on, y'all gonna be like, man, come on the show? No. Because I sent 10 messages and you didn't want to then. Now you want a clout chase. Now you a culture vulture. Nah. I'm trying to be my friend now. When y'all see me in the section, right? I'm the security doorman type at first, and same chicken head buzzard heads. Like, what you doing up there? Popping bottles. Can we some sit in your section? You have girlfriend. Taibu Muad'Dib is going down. Build your woman up, man. Build that sister up for real. Y'all like what that dude talking about. I'm talking about build your woman. If you're gonna have a woman, why not build her? You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it 100 with you. Why not turn her into a masterpiece? Folks on the page. I don't mind adding the friend requests that come in. But if you inbox me some raunchy stuff, I will block you and delete it immediately. Just want you to know. Yeah, man. Making it happen. Respect due. Y'all all know what it is. Taibu Muad'Dib right here. Y'all talk. This week has been off the chain with the shows. I got a little juice in me today. So y'all act funny if y'all want. But I got some really right topics, man. Tonight's topic is about not being able to get over, you know, the past or the ex from the past. And uh those of you who like letting people develop feelings for you, knowing that you in love with somebody else, knowing that you got feelings for somebody else. We don't talk about this issue a lot, but ladies, y'all really the worst at it. You know what I'm saying? Because guys, like, we on a short leash, right? Fellas, we on a short leash when it comes to not letting go of our past. You know, we can try to stick around as long as we can, you know what I'm saying, try to keep her on the leash, but with 100% approval rate, it's pretty hard to keep a lot of females, man. It's hard to keep that chick, like, out the way. Like, she gonna move around, she gonna do her thing, you know what I'm saying? But you ladies, that's where it is. Like, it's too easy to have like space over here, but then over here, you still have that connection. Fellas, I'm telling you, any kind of connection that she act like she had with a dude, it's not non-sexual. I'm talking about, like, it just isn't. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, there's no reason to have a connection. Let's look at some of the phrases of a person that hasn't let go of the past yet, right? So it's just like, "Oh, we just cool," or, "Oh no, it's nothing, man. We just, that's not family. We go way back." These types of statements, you gotta give them the evil eye, right? Don't downplay the situation. Like, the more I learn about relationships from doing this podcast, the more I realize that we gotta think some things through, right? Because people, you look at how social justice is right now, right? What's going on, fam? You look at how social justice is right now. You tell me, fellas, are our sisters going over to the European brothers, the Latino brothers, the Arabs? Are our sisters getting themselves with these fake butts and fake chests? Are they going over to not us? And if they are, why? Think it through now, fellas. Don't just knee jerk responses. Yeah. So if sisters is doing all this wild stuff, it could be because they really just had, let's be honest, they had a bad experience with one of us. Now, you can't blame all of us for a bad experience with one of us. You can't. But it's a pretty safe bet that if you go to Costco and something to get back home and they have bugs in it, you ain't gonna go buy nothing from Costco no more, are you? I mean, you can say that's a bad, is it? Because you look at Costco, like, you look at certain businesses like they're a brand around for a while. They're gonna order the right stuff. They ain't gonna have some of their shelves that's bogus. And ladies have this. They have the right to feel the same way about it. You know, Shay, she comes on the show a lot. Like, how come y'all don't wear condoms? How come y'all don't do this? How come y'all don't do that? She has the right to say that. You know, Shay comes on the show. She's like, "What about the men? How come they don't?" You know, you have to take that to a certain consideration. You do. Like they have the right to expect a certain you to behave a say or to produce a certain amount based on how you approach them. What is that show? It's a movie. Oh, I can't name of it right now. It's a movie where the brother he played what was his role? LA, but he really Chicago. He played Chicago on Poetic Justice. So in this other movie, I can't think of the name. It's gonna come to me. This other movie, the guy that played Chicago on Poetic Justice, he like goes to the ATM and waits and picks up a receipt that has a bunch of money on it and puts it in his pocket. He goes and borrows his homeboy's Corvette to go pick up a chick for a date. And you know, his homeboy, you know, he's like, man, why you go through all that? And he like, man, these chicks is gold diggers. By the time I bust them down, they figure out none of this stuff is real. I already got what I wanted. It's gonna come to me. The guy's name is Joe Torre, but it's gonna come to me. Can't think of the movie right now, but it's gonna come to me. The point is, that movie came out like in the 90s. So when I do a show and I ask, what's a baby vending machine? Has things really changed? You know, have you sisters really, gone in a different direction? How can modern woman mean? How can modern woman, women, sisters, how can y'all really buy into something that puts you in a worse position than being a traditional woman? I mean, generally speaking, if you're a liberal, you're going for progressiveness. Now, progressive has the root word progress. But ladies, where's the progress? Where's the progress? I mean, to me, it sounds like modern woman means hoe that's not judged by society, family, friends, neighbors. Get in the comment section, let me know. Modern woman, fellas, if she says she's a modern woman, that means she's a hoe that doesn't expect to be judged by family, friends, and neighbors, co-workers, none of that. The modern woman can sleep with every man in the office and no one can say anything because she's just expressing her sexuality the same way men do. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong about this. It seems to me that women are using the term modern woman as an excuse to be hoes and say, you can't judge me. I'm a modern woman. That's what it sounds like. I could be wrong. But on today's Thinking Through Thursday, we talking about can you blame somebody? Can you really blame somebody for can you blame somebody for letting you fall in love with them? Oh, for not being able to let go of their past. So where do you place the blame, right? On yourself or on them when it comes to what to do once you find it out? Like, how did you let yourself get fooled? How could you not have known? Or is it the blame squarely on them? Like, or, because they let you fall in love with them or develop serious feelings with them, knowing they're not over their past. It's not about them having tattoos on their body. It's not about them, speaking about that person as if they're still there or, bringing them up a lot. It's not about that. It's about what you can't have with that person, what y'all can't get done, what you can't accomplish with that person. Married for 3 years. Me and my ex-wife don't have any kids together. Why? She didn't want to. I found out into the marriage that she had a miscarriage or something to terminate a pregnancy with her ex, and so she wasn't trying to have kids with anybody without giving him another shot. That's what she really wanted, was to give him another son, or another child, or have another child with him. But we were married, so she wasn't trying to mess up the opportunity to get that back. Have the opportunity by having a child with me. So we didn't have any kids. 3 years of marriage, didn't have any kids. I was with each of my baby mamas for a total of less than 6 months. My ex-wife had 2 kids when I married her, and I had 2. Even deal. For real. Are the people that can't let go of their past wrong for allowing you to develop feelings for them, knowing full well their current condition? Now, we might all knee-jerk the response, yes. But some people are just weak. Just like some people are just fat. And no matter how they act like, oh, I was born like this. No, you wasn't. You wasn't born 300 pounds. What I'm saying is, not to put down fat people, but not to not put them down. Some people are just weak. They are. So, if a person really is just weak and gullible, you really can't blame them for not letting go of something that they believe was real. I'm just saying, don't demonize that person because they couldn't let go of what they thought was a real relationship. Don't demonize them, male or female, men or women. Don't demonize that person if they just weak. If you can see they a little bit slow, they got a little taste of Forrest Gump in them, don't demonize them. They was just being taken advantage of by a person with superior game. But only in that instance are they not wrong. If they're slower, obviously they're taken advantage of, naive. Only in that instance. If they have a legitimate train of thought, if they're all the way at all their faculties, yeah, they bogus. They knew they were with that person. And to be honest with you, they were using you, and they are using you, because a lot of y'all in relationships right now like this. They are using you to hurt somebody else or to get back with them. Either way, you F-U-C-K'd. It's over. It's over. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news if you're really in this kind of relationship right now, but it's over. You have to deal with the fact that whenever y'all this lady or ladies, this fella is thinking about that person they want to still be with. That's what gets them home. Yep. So the blame, up until you find out or you realize this, is on them. But if you stay, the blame is on you. Oh, yeah. It's as inappropriate as it is absurd to stay with somebody that is still pining away over or holding out hope for us, or still just connecting with somebody from their past. That's the bottom line. There's just no way around that. Yeah. No way around it. Let me put it to you differently. Say somebody came on the show, Taibu Muad'Dib. I say yes. They say, the person I'm with, Wow. Got to get this done. Oops. Got to get this done, everybody. A successful podcast. I'm actually running during the podcast, like literally inviting people and messaging people while I'm podcasting. It's crazy. Y'all can't even think about how I can pull that off. But if the person asks me, like, what should I do? I really believe that the person I'm with is still calling. Say it's a woman. And she's like, Taibu, you're a guy. Give me a guy's perspective and opinion. You know, my guy, I feel like he's still calling and really feeling his ex. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we've been together for 2 years now, and I just don't feel like he's ever really separated ties with her. You know, what should I do? Y'all know what I'll tell her? I'll tell her he's doing that because you're allowing it. He's doing that because you're allowing it. Like, he literally is still doing that because you're allowing it. And can you handle that, young lady? I would say, can you handle that? You're allowing this person to enjoy the fullness of everything that you bring to his life and still be attached to his ex. Right? Because I'm gonna be honest, look, it's pretty much poly, right? Ladies, it's pretty much poly. I met somebody that told me she's been dealing sexually with only one guy for the last 20 years. But she hasn't been the only female he's dealt with. And she was justify this situation by being like, we really connect in this and this. And like, what? It was the most ridiculous thing. There's billions of people on the planet. She'd be better off getting a mail order husband than to keep dealing with this nut. And let me say something to y'all, ladies. For those of you who be like, I don't share, what? I don't see none of y'all cutting it off when y'all find out this guy has cheated or is cheating. Y'all talking about you don't share. Come on, man. You might act up for a second, but y'all ain't going nowhere. You want to know why? And here's the social justice component. Because y'all believe that you have to save us. Oh, yeah. Sisters, it's not your job to save the brothers. It's not. And if you don't agree, come on here and argue me down, but I'm going to win because can't no woman save no man. What are you saying, Taibu Muad'Dib? You can't save him from facing manhood for what it is. You can't. Sister, how you going to save him from the responsibilities and the duties of manhood? That basically come down to 3 words. Figure it out. Now, Forrest Gump is a fictional movie, but if he could figure it out, you men out there with your faculties, y'all could figure it out. So if a grown man, if his plan is to be with chicks and have kids by chicks and not take care of them, have kids and we keep moving on, you women, y'all making excuses. Oh, y'all blaming, y'all looking at each other sideways when he's the issue. How can a guy divorce a chick, get a younger chick, get her pregnant, divorce her, get a younger chick, get her pregnant? What's wrong with you ladies? Think it through. I'm gonna come for y'all this month. I'm telling you, think it through. You can't save you can't. How can you save a man? How can you save a man by babying him, by coddling him? Better remember the Titans. Look what Denzel Washington told that European brother. You're crippling him, Yokes. You're crippling him for life. That was a real statement. I'm glad that my woman is behind my vision, but she can't save me. Nah. Sisters, if he's not letting go of his past and you, you allow it, the barrel. You at the bottom of the barrel of his life, your life, everybody, the society's life. And this, I don't care how you look, because I already did a show and there was an argument on my show of who lowers their standards as far as eye low quality more. Cousin Spencer says it's men, Shay and Talia say it's women. The bottom line is it's not even about looks. It's about social justice. Like somehow there's a narrative out where you sisters believe that you can save the man. You can save him by doing this for him, doing that for him. Stop it. Stop it. Grown babies. Stop raising grown babies. Yeah, and y'all talking about it's a narrative out there like, girl, I got a man and I built it. What was it? Okay, the movie with is it Two Can Play That Game? It might be Two Can Play That Game, y'all, where Monique, right, and a couple other Vivica's friends, they having different relationships, and one of them took, I think it was Bobby Brown played the character. Bobby Brown, so that, he had buck, she got his teeth fixed. You know what I'm saying? He had a Jerry curl, she got him a fade. Watch that movie, Two Can Play That Game, right? And then he started dogging her. He came to buck teeth in a Jerry curl. She got his teeth fixed, got him fix his hairdo, cleaned him up, and then now he cheating on her. Sisters, let me tell you something. There's enough of us out there that really putting in work that you don't have to get no scrub or no lame and try to and think I can save him, I can build him, I can reform him. It's just not how it works. He had a mama. Oh, he had a mama. You are not it. I'm telling y'all right now, I get into it with Shay because all she lame. She was married to lames. She be trying to tell me this, like, she won't leave me alone, y'all. Like, we in the car trying to tell me how to drive in my car. She in the like, shut up. I drove to your house when I was living in Dallas. It's crazy. Like, the closer we get, like, for some reason, I don't want my woman to be my mama. Lady, I don't know where somebody who told y'all this? Think it through. How can you do, he's grown now. He's grown. Who's to blame? If he can't let go of his past, ladies, who's to blame? Fellas, if she can't let go of her past, who's to blame? Somebody is on the move. Somebody's on the take. And somebody is playing doormat. Oh, yeah. Walk all over. Walk all over. On site. Sexiest man in Dallas. On site. These chicks be like, oh, weak in their knees. But I got that third eye. I be seeing them. Dallas Fort Worth, you sisters is a bunch of beautiful, bodacious messes. That's why I made the show. You're a mess. Beautiful, gorgeous, outstanding looking. I'm talking about boom. Nurturing. It's all a mess. And you fellas, ooh, wait till next month. Ladies, my show is going to be a gift for Christmas. I'm going to give you the best of your mess for Christmas. I'm gonna have millions of views for my shows for Christmas. Me and my cousin are putting together a plan right now. Shout out to my cousin Digital B out here, man. We putting plans together to get. Ladies. I'm gonna get y'all gonna exhale. Y'all gonna get y'all groove back. I'm about to release y'all of a whole bunch when I go at the fellas. But right now you gotta take it. Oh yeah, take it. Deal with it. Learn from it. Taibu Muad'Dib, this is your mess. This relationship podcast that aims to help you come out of a mess, to avoid a mess, and to find something healthy. And it's not healthy if you are allowing that person to remain connected. I'll just use that word connected to their ex. If you don't put your foot down. Which begs the question. Let's think this through. Anatomically speaking, what's the difference between the pathway you're going into, fellas, or ladies, this shaft that you're taking? Anatomically speaking, what's different? All right. Get off in the comment section. Y'all watching. I got folks over on Instagram looking. I was over here on YouTube and Facebook. I'll wait. What's the difference anatomically? The physically, physiological. What's the difference? You can't. I'm 47 years old. I don't care if you're 20, 30, 40, 50. Anatomically, what's different? I really want to know. What are y'all thinking? I couldn't get my cousin Spencer y'all to stop using cricket service, so he don't come on the show no more. But I definitely tried. But yeah, his feed was, man, it was tough. It was tough. He was killing the show. But loved his missed my cousin Spencer, man. Missed his vibe. It was crazy. He had some funny things to say, and his laugh was pretty infectious too. So we hope he gets some AT&T. I'll start a GoFundMe page on Spencer. We're gonna start a GoFundMe page for my cousin Spencer to get some real service, get some AT&T or some T-Mobile in his life. Taibu Muad'Dib right here, man, keeping it real. And my girlfriend, she a beast. She waits till I start falling asleep on my show because I work hard all day. What? Why? I'm just, you see what I go through? I can't make this up. Taibu Muad'Dib. And then, like, I'm at work. So, get in the comment section if you have a idea of how I could get my coworkers to say my name right. Like, I'm writing it down on sticky notes. Wow. That's just the bottom line. Damn, cuz. My cuz say getting told. Because we don't abbreviate ethnic names, women. It has a meaning. We don't abbreviate ethnic names, people, because they took our language from us. Speak that Swahili. Say it right. Taibu. Man, look, I love y'all. I love y'all because y'all make me feel like I'm a superstar. It's not even about being a genius. Y'all make me feel like I really did something with my life. Every podcast is meaningful. You got people online with these business models and stuff like that. I was gonna make it anyway. I didn't have the podcast. The podcasting was for y'all. Just keeping it 100. The podcasting is for y'all. To date, 181 episodes. Ain't made a dime off this podcasting. The podcasting is for y'all. I love y'all, man. I love my people. When I say African Messiah, the deliverance is coming. Y'all just tap in. Hey, cut that nonsense down. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to you, offspring. I was at work. They were like, "What?" I said, I do relationship podcasting. What are you talking about? I said, "What is a baby vending machine?" They said, "What?" I said, "What is a baby vending machine?" They looking at me like, "This fool crazy." You know what I'm saying? A baby vending machine. I said, y'all gotta. If y'all bitch, you're a mess. Y'all gonna be hooked. Hooked. That's why I love y'all, man. For real. Tyler Stubbs, love you too, fam. I love y'all, man. I'm only getting emotional because I'm having a good day. I'm having a real good day. Perfect job for me. Not for girlfriend, but you can't win them all.
Whatever. What's up, everybody?
Say what's going on.
What? Why is your eyes so low?
You gonna put me out there on international TV? You gonna act like
Why
that?
your eyes so low?
Cause I ain't no joke. Yee.
Hey. I need you to turn the volume down when you do that.
You ain't having enough fun. We finna get that right or wrong segment going, y'all. Hey, she ain't no joke. Put your back into. Hey, y'all. Go ahead, Shay. You ain't no joke. Let's talk about it. What's the deal?
Okay, so since today,
don't whisper about it. Talk about it. Somebody tell me.
Oh
man, G, you be trying to ruin this show. Don't you have a lapel? Go get the mics.
So today's right or wrong segment is about. I know you have to be sleeping under a rock to not hear about what happened in Mexico. It was a girl named Shanquella Robertson that went out. I'm gonna give y'all a backstory. She went out of town to Mexico with her friend of 5+ years. Is a guy, and I guess somebody was having a birthday, so they made a trip and went out there. So I guess have fun. You know what I'm saying? You in Mexico, nice weather. You know what I'm saying? So what is that? Oh, age restricted. But a video had came out that they were fighting, and she was fighting naked. Can you pause it? She was naked, and the other girl had on clothes. And when the trip was over, it was that she was in the hotel dead, with her neck and her spine broke. But the people that was there was trying to say that she had alcohol poisoning. And I'm like, how do you have alcohol poisoning, but your neck and your spine is broke? So I
sound like somebody going to jail.
Well, they back in the in their hometown. You know, they hurry up and went on back. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to figure out how they haven't been charged. Like, first of all, y'all recording her fighting. That ain't what it showed that she died, or how she died or whatever. But y'all have her fighting somebody, but she wasn't even fighting back. Really, the girl was just beating her up, and you could hear the guy, her best friend, that's recording, saying, "Why you ain't fighting? Fight back!" Like, I'm just trying to figure out, why are we fighting? We supposed to be having a good time. It's Mexico. Like, what are we doing? So
let's watch this
my
female.
question is, why hasn't nothing been done? Because this isn't the first time we didn't heard somebody dying in a hotel, or like Kanika Jenkins back in the day. It was a little girl, I think she was like 14, doing a TikTok, and she hurry up turned the TikTok off, and then after that she was found up dead in the hotel. So I'm like, what is going on with hotels and people dying? So I'm just wanting to know what y'all think about that. But
What
we're
do
gonna
y'all
watch it first.
what do y'all think about that? Get in the comment section. Stop being creepy and just looking at my show. Damn creepers. We gonna watch this and see what happened. I want to see what happened. Nah, you just
But look, can you at least
So
fight
first
back?
of all, she's
why are
naked.
you talking about it?
I'm trying to tell you.
At least something. At least fight back, something.
Okay, hey, YouTube family, how you doing? I just wanted to show y'all the video.
Watch it again.
But look, can you at least fight back? At least something. At least fight back, something. Get up, bro. Get up.
Hey, YouTube.
Wow.
But it's just crazy. I don't know.
So what I saw was a butt ugly chick beating up the cute chick, and then she said she's tired of it.
That is not.
So that's what I saw. I mean, I don't know. No, I don't want to stop showing. I'm gonna watch it a couple more times. This is my show, and I want to get to the bottom of it. If you say she dead now, it looks like some ugly mandingo chick was mad because the cute chick was getting all the play.
Good look, can you?
Okay, now look. She looked like King Kong, and she looked like Trina's little cousin. You know what I'm saying? Let's rewind the tape when they just standing there. Let's play it again.
Okay.
Look at it. She got the reach, she got the height, but you can tell she butt ugly. Let's go back again. Just look, y'all. I'm trying to look at it. Now, fellas, which chick would you ask to buy her a drink? This Saskatchewan.
Why are you trying to roast people?
This
like we talking about something serious.
But it's us on us. So why is you ugly sisters hating on the cute sisters enough to beat them up?
She ugly?
Look what she has on her head. Look what she has on her head. Look at her facial features.
That's what we wear. But that's not what we talking about. We talking about why.
Well, this right here is the murder suspect anyway.
But I'm saying, why hasn't nobody been arrested?
Why did Cain kill Abel? Because he gave a more favorable sacrifice. So she obviously had a part to play in her death, right?
All of them, the ones standing there recording too. Like, how you sitting there allowing it to happen? You see what's going on, and you not doing that. And that's supposed to be your best friend you recording.
Yeah, man, you know.
But that shows you what a true friend is.
I don't know.
That's not it. I don't see how. And then they were saying he was going back telling the mama that it was alcohol poisoning. They were saying, "Oh, didn't nobody fight?" You know what I'm saying? Like, how you? And then this tape come out. Like, I'm just trying to figure out how you what you posted and then try to take it down, but somebody had already saved it.
I'm gonna save y'all all the hoopla. The ugly chick, I heard her say, I'm tired of this. What are you tired of? Being ugly and she's cute? Jealousy is why Cain killed Abel. Jealousy. Am I wrong? Now, I'm not saying that what happened isn't serious, and I'm not trying to make light of it. Jealousy kills folks. It does. If that cute girl ended up, we can look. Shay, I love you, my girlfriend. But I'm saying the girl was peanut butter complexion. She had long hair. It seemed to be hers. The Saskatchewan was dark skinned. I'm not saying anything wrong with dark skin, but I'm saying she had on one of them shower caps, probably because she was bald head. When she took the cap off, she was bald head. So I mean, the bottom line is, why did the ugly sister kill the cute sister? Why did the field sister kill the house sister? This is the perfect This is the perfect, because it's Thinking Through Thursday. This is what I do.
But the other girl was not ugly. Just because of what she had on.
Okay. It's on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. We're gonna watch it again. I'm gonna share it again. We're gonna watch it again. Y'all give me 0 to 10, 0 being butt ugly, 10 being super fine.
About that. Why is you making it about looks? That ain't got nothing to do with it.
I'm making it about jealousy. The slave mentality is why we're all what's what all African on African crime is about.
What if she looked better than her? What's the difference?
That's not the case though.
But how you know? You ain't even seen their face. You going off a blurry video.
I don't know what you feel about women and shit. I guess I haven't known you that long. But if me personally, all I need to see. That's why I'm finna share it one more time. Just so y'all know. Y'all see. Y'all can look how y'all want to, but it's my show. I'm looking how I want to look at it. The bottom line is it looked like an ugly chick, no chest, no buns, none of that. And she bald head. She bald head too. We gonna see when she drop it. Okay, watch. Okay. She beat.
Look, can you at least fight back?
Now look. Now watch when the cap come off.
At least something.
Bald head.
At least fight back.
You not even looking at what we talking about.
Look, can you at least fight back?
I just wanted to show it one time.
At least something.
Bald head.
At least fight back.
So what's her beef? And then listen to what she says, y'all.
Something.
Listen to it.
Get up, bro. Get up.
Get up. She's tired of what?
I'm pretty sure that's not the only video that they made that night, but
I'm saying, what is she tired of? Let's deduce that. Give us your best guess. If it's not about them, her being ugly as a dog and her being cute as button.
Normally when somebody say that, the other person been saying something about them. So they probably.
Are you victim shaming here? Deserved to die because she said something. What could she have said that deserved to get her neck broken, her back and spine broke?
I'm saying evidently they was her friend, and they was like, okay, you bring old girl down to Mexico, and we gonna fight her when we get there. And that's probably what happened, because she probably had been saying stuff about them, not knowing, you know what I'm saying? That's what they had intent to do, you know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy, this world. I don't know. But I just wanted to share that on Social Justice Night, really. So hopefully they can arrest
to
him.
Answer Keisha Manyon Lewis, what makes me feel that was the issue. So I'm Thinking Through Thursday night, Keisha, we talk about how social justice, we treat each other in our relationships. And we've been taught to hate each other since we first landed. Now, whether Willie Lynch and that whole thing was real or fake or just some people put out there, whatever, the bottom line is I read the information and it looked pretty convincing to me. The Willie Lynch theory says we pit them against each other so much so that it stays. And now they just continually pit themselves against each other. Should I let him in?
Yeah, I ain't seen Spencer in a while.
But he got that cricket service, man.
Don't do him like that. Don't do him like that. You heard him?
Yeah, I heard him.
Like his raggedy phone is better than anybody else's. Yeah, raggedy.
My phone went through some torment.
Well, I'm glad you're safe, cuz.
Yeah.
Did you see the video that we just played?
No, I didn't get a chance to. I just popped in.
No, you ain't gotta show it. Just ask him if he's seen it.
You asked, what's your segment?
Did you hear about the girl Shanquilla Robertson that got killed in Mexico?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, that's what we was talking about. I was just questioning, like, why haven't nothing been done since the people that was recording it is basically the ones that killed her.
Basically, like they say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer, and those were her worst enemies, and they was close enough to her, but they killed her.
Yeah, and then said she died from alcohol poisoning, and then came to find out that her neck and her spine was broken. So that video that they showed, that wasn't the end of it. Evidently, they kept going.
Wow.
But they said something about the guy, which is her friend of 5 years or plus or whatever, called the mama and told her that she was puking, like, before she died. And like she probably ate something that and they was like, oh, okay, well, thank you for, calling and letting us know, because, that's supposed to be her close friend.
Yeah.
Letting us know that, I'm glad she there with somebody that, care about her. And then I guess he said like 2 hours later, he called back and said, oh yeah, the ambulance is here. They trying to, and they probably like, the ambulance, y'all just said it was food poisoning. Now what's going on? Like, what's that happening in the 2 hours? You said she was throwing up, and now the ambulance there. Like, what's really going on?
See, that's why I watch everything. That's why I make sure if I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna pour my own drink up. If I'm gonna eat something, I know where I'm getting my food from.
But it's you wouldn't think that your own friend would do something like that.
Even
like,
if they is
somebody you trust.
Even if they is my own friend, I'm that way, period. So it'd be hard to try to put something in my food or do anything to me to make me be in that
Nope,
position.
not today. I had to hit the nope, not today. Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell you something right now. I got 2 best friends. 2. I was the best man at my friend Lionel Payton's wedding, and me and CJ been friends almost like twin brothers since my freshman year of college. And I'm not questioning anything that they're doing. And if they get off into something, I'm off into it too. But they've earned that. I've been friends with Lionel since I was 10 and CJ since I was 18. Now, what y'all new millennials and generation, whatever y'all is now, consider friends, please believe me. I mean, what's the criteria?
We go shopping together. We go to the mall together. I'm just saying, we work together. I don't know. They consider a friend.
Cousin Spencer, let me tell you.
If I call you, you're gonna be able to, help me out if I need help.
When I grew up, look, my parents, just the older generations, man, like, okay, Cousin Spencer, let me ask you this question. If you and your buddy went out to play, say you 8 years old, you and your buddy go out to play, could your buddy come back to your parents and be like, oh, I don't know what happened, you know what I'm saying? Like, I told him don't go out on the bridge too far. It didn't look right. And they just be like, oh, thank you very much. Come on.
No, that ain't even. My parents ain't going for that. We we come from a real old school line parents. They ain't going for that.
If it happened to you, it better happen to your friend too. Like if y'all friends, you know what I'm saying? Y'all better both be in that creek.
Yep.
Or both y'all come home. You know, is it me, everybody? Or I don't know how it was in your day, Shay, but I'm telling you something right now. Let me tell you something. My little brother, man, he rest in peace. I'm telling you right now. He got in trouble with the police or something like that downtown Madison, but JoJo, I said, what JoJo do? He's like, where you at? Nah, man, nah. I told him, I said, if the laws approached you and fam just walked off like he didn't know you, that's not your friend, bro.
No, that is not. Because like when a situation that went down like some years ago, and some police rode up on like us at we was like at a like at one of those little church festivals that go around like they have every year.
Right.
And they was trying to cop shot to grab my guy's brother. We like, hey, hold on, man. Hey, we grabbing the cops. Like, we didn't care. We grabbing the cops. Like, hey, man, you taking your hands up off of them, or you gonna arrest all of us? Cause we gonna be beating y'all ass.
I can honestly say, and this is family though. I can honestly say this is family though. Like,
yeah.
If there was gonna be a time when I died by a cop, I took my sister shopping for her 16th birthday.
Oh wow.
We at Easttown Mall. My sister at that point was like a video vixen. That's just the genetics. And she happened. It was a summer, so her birthday. No, it wasn't summer. It was a really nice day in October. Really nice day in October. In Wisconsin, it's a really nice day. So she didn't really have to wear much. You know what I'm saying? She was letting it. She was wearing what young 16-year-old girls wore. It wasn't super revealing, but she couldn't really conceal nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, cousin Spencer? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, she could hide anything under that.
I know, man. I got sisters.
So she bought what she wanted, and I swiped it. Didn't think two things of it. We took 2 steps out the store. It was 1 European in front of us, 2 Europeans behind us, and then eventually a African cop walked up. The mall cop they happened to be African cop, and they were saying this, and they were saying that, and they were saying this, and at first I couldn't understand what they're doing. And they were like, well, we want to search her. And I looked at my sister. All she had was the bag and what she had on her. I just couldn't understand what they were saying. Like it was the most ridiculous thing to me, you know? So the cop, and my sister, she giving it to him, she's saying what she's saying, and they all trying to come out. I'm like, hold on, she's the minor, I'm the adult. You know what I'm saying? I paid for the clothes. So you're saying, and she stole some stuff while I was buying. What are we getting at here? Yeah.
That was racial profiling. And
man, look, the African cop actually stepped in like, you want me to put you in cuffs, take you in the back room? And I was like, I'm looking at the cop like, what are we doing here, bro? He stayed
my money back. That's what I was saying.
He stayed silent long enough, but when we opened his mouth, he wasn't for us. Like talk to the little store security guys. Like, hold on, clearly she doesn't. Let's cool her heads. If he says he bought it, she shows us a receipt. They look in the bag. That's it. I had my sister show him the receipt. I didn't want no smoke. They looked in the bag. The clothes was what we bought. Whatever. And she being a young sister, she snapped like, "See, I told you, I'm not calm down, sis." The cop was on their side.
Yeah, they. You gotta remember. One thing I've learned about like Africans. I don't know if he like real African, like back from Africa, like African, or just.
We never stopped being African, but no, he wasn't like born African and moved here. He was us African.
Oh. So he was a Sadiddy black dude.
If that's what you want to call him, I don't use the color terminology. But at the end of the day, when he asked my sister, like, should I take you, wherever to a little mall station and put you in cuffs when we cuff you, like, because of what she was saying, I looked at dude and I'm just like, man, you're not cognizant of the fact that that gun that you're wearing and that badge doesn't it doesn't deter me in protecting my sister.
Exactly.
Now we've already established that she didn't steal anything, and you're talking about cuffing her anyway. So if it would have been one time, not just stupid stuff I did as a young person, but if it had been one time that I really was going to get into it with a police officer, had he continued to go back and forth with my sister, you know what I'm saying? That was it for fam. He wasn't going to make it. I don't know what happened to you afterward, but he wasn't going to make it. I'm just
He'd have
being
been
real.
out cold.
I'm just saying he was pudgy. He thought that pistol on his hip really mattered to a person like fam. You went to my 16-year-old sister about something that she didn't steal, and you on their side too. So I'm arguing about that. But at the end of the day, speak to the adult. Don't speak to the minor. So I kept telling them, y'all talking to my minor sister. I'm the adult. I brought her out here for her birthday. So what y'all got to say to me?
But it's crazy how they put energy into
My
stuff that
concept
don't
for that
have.
whole thing is. Oh,
Go ahead.
go ahead, Shay. You can finish talking. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, I was just saying how the police be more concerned about stuff that ain't even irrelevant. But like cases like this, it's an open and shut case. Why y'all haven't arrested them? But you going profiling, pulling people over because they black. You know what I'm saying? It's just it makes no sense to me. I don't understand the
You would,
reason.
the biggest reason why they're not gonna really why they're not gonna arrest nobody in this whole case, because she's black. A black girl died. They really don't care.
Now if she was
White,
the other color, it would have been
she
a
was white.
whole
I'm
nother
gonna be honest. If she was white, that'd be a whole different case. They'd be rounding up suspects. They'd be grabbing people, workhouse staff, everything.
It's crazy.
But they really won't do nothing for us.
So on this Thinking Through Thursday, because the topic is who's to blame, the person that that can't let go of the past, or the person that continues on with them, now knowing that that's the case.
The person who can't let go of the past.
So earlier I was saying that, say, a young woman approached me like, I think my boyfriend of 2 years is still connecting with his ex. What should I do? You're a relationship podcaster. What should I do? So I was saying that I was letting her know, like, why are you allowing that to be the case? That would be my response. Why are you allowing that to be the case? Because and before you came in, before Shay came over, I was just asking the audience, anatomically speaking, what's different about, the avenue that you're going into, or the shaft that you're attached to? What's anatomically speaking, what's different? I mean, guys can be like, oh, it'd be wet, it'd be juicy, and women can be like, oh, it's big, or it's the curve, or whatever. But I'm just anatomically speaking, really, when the act is going on, what's really different? Because we're attaching these false emotions and these fake notions about this individual, but at the end of the day, that's not what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Your connection to somebody are you connected, like, not wanting somebody to get what you get? You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Help me out, Shay. You here? Help me out. Cause am I tripping? Like, anatomically speaking, with 5 billion people on the planet, you won't let go of this person, even though they're treating you dead wrong?
I've been asking people that same question for years. Like what's the purpose of keeping that person on, and you just damaging yourself in the process? And and they give me the stupidest answers, like, oh, I still love him, or some other type of dumb things. Like, that ain't love. That's actually my form of it is just stupidity.
This month I'm going at the sisters. Next month I'm gonna come for the fellas. I just feel like women are they're buying into we're emotional creatures, so we get to hold on a little bit longer to our exes. You know what I'm saying?
Who said that?
That's the narrative out there.
No.
So you haven't heard that women are emotional beings?
Yeah.
They
Y'all
are.
Have you heard that?
Y'all
Have you heard
are
that?
too.
They are.
But y'all are too.
We are, but we know how to
Y'all
channel
know
our
how to
we channel
what?
our
Y'all
emotions
know
different
what?
from y'all do.
Y'all know how to what?
We know how to leave you when you're too emotional.
Really? Really?
Look, she didn't want to hear that. That's the bottom line. Like,
Really?
I mean, you know, we might get emotional with you a couple of times, but like, hold on, this ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you keep on with that. Get a guy that's cool with that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. My point, cousin Spencer, is this. I want young sisters, middle-aged sisters, older sisters. I want y'all to know.
Why you look at me and say middle age? I'm young.
He didn't really look at you. He was
He looked at me. He go, young middle aged sister. No. Young, yes. Okay.
Shout out to my cousin Fred. Yeah, they did get it wrong. They was salty because they basically got punked at that point. You know what I'm saying? But we was totally. I was chill. You know, I was chill, and they understood that what they were doing was inappropriate. You talking to a minor, y'all was bogus. If y'all go back and forth with a minor in front of me, there's no way y'all can get around it. And I can whip all y'all. The Europeans, they was skinny. They didn't have no wins. The cop, he was fat. You know what I'm saying? If he wasn't pulling that piece out in like 2 seconds or less, it was over for him. So, you know what I mean? Bottom line. But as far as people holding on to their past, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like the person to blame until you find out is the person that allowed you to develop feelings for them, knowing they still in love with somebody else. It's on them. But after you find out, after you realize, no matter how you figure out, someone was been here, she still loves him. No matter how you find out, if you stay, you're to blame. Responsibility no on. That's just my opinion. I don't have to agree. That's just where I'm going with it tonight. I want y'all to think this through. Think it through. But ladies, I'm saying, ladies, that's why you don't need to have a high body count. That's why you shouldn't have 20 and 30 and 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 bodies. Because then it's hard for you to become attached physically, mentally, emotionally to the one that you claim you want to be with, because now they're all the same. They all look the same. What's the difference with them? How do you can't make something special you've done? Because can you go to Disney World 15 times and now 16 times it's a special occasion?
That is not the same comparison.
Well, help me out, somebody. What am I doing?
Hey, I wouldn't know that comparison because I ain't never been to Disney.
That is not the same comparison.
I wouldn't know the comparison, but you know, I get excited every time I used to go to I get excited every time I used to go to the gun range. You know, I've been there the first time.
Cousin Fred, what do you think?
What's the question?
The question is, if you go to Disney World 15 times, that 16 times, are you expecting for it to be a special occasion, something really different, or you just used to going there? It was just this my thing.
Man, we got Kennywood up here.
Right. So I'm saying compare it to the first time you really went and really had a good time to now when you go.
Oh, I don't go. I'm done with it. You know, it don't amuse me no more. You know, so
That's not the same.
So, ladies, the jury, the decision, the verdict is in. The high body count. I just can't, man.
But who going into
I'll be right back. After these messages, I'll be right
No,
back.
but I'm saying who going into a relationship saying, yeah, how many bodies you got? Oh, you got 30? Oh yeah, I ain't gonna be able to rock with you because
that shouldn't be that should.
that's one too many. Like, who is doing that?
But first of all, the first question is, if I'm gonna ask somebody something, I'm gonna be like, do you still have feelings for the last person you was with, or are you completely done with them?
That would be the first, are you single, or are you
Yeah,
just, playing the feeling, think you're gonna go back to who you was with? That would be a question.
yeah,
But
because
ain't nobody asking nobody no body count. Because if that's the case, why you can't tell me your body count?
yeah, that's it's like that word goes. Whatever's good for the goose is good for the gander, right?
Yeah, I don't get it.
That's a double-edged sword on that because it could be either way.
yo, you know, I never heard nothing about no body count until my cuz brought it up. About it. Yeah, I'm saying so.
Because
This
most
is
men,
all.
most men ain't really thinking about it unless this new generation thinks about, oh, she got a high body count and all this and that. This generation thinking of that.
I
But I'm just
guess.
Because
trying to figure
if
out
your
how
mi- your
that makes you not marriageable, if that's the word. How he
because
say it.
your mindset is like in my mindset, like myself, the person I probably meet, everybody got a high body count because everybody probably out here smashing something before they finally
I'm
settle down
saying
with
you gotta
somebody.
think about it too. This is 2022. Back then, we didn't have no phones to look up,
True.
how to do stuff. All this different stuff they showing GTA. You know what I'm saying? Cussing and people driving crazy. We didn't have all that. So now that they have that, it's like double what we was growing up with. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey,
I mean, what he's saying, it don't make sense
you like 50 or something. You know, you're like, we didn't have that. You young.
at
You still
all.
I, I'm I'm 35, so
y'all had that.
No, we had the flip phone. We didn't really
Yes.
have like the access to the internet like that.
unless
We
your
had
unless
the
your
chat
unless
line
your
on the phone.
unless your family had good enough money, you could have had internet.
Yeah.
So Keisha says there's a difference in the emotional state between men and women. It's not the same.
It
So
is.
I gotta
It is.
where's my phone, man.
Your little phone is over there.
As far as like the emotional, see, this is what's happening. You know, ultimately, females are emotional creatures. You know, I mean, that's nothing to be argued about. That's just what it is. And it's because of the estrogen. And men supposed to be more logical in their thought process. But because a lot of uh, single parent households where there was no man in the house, that caused men to pick up on, because it's usually a woman, a single mother. It caused men to pick up on that emotional state. Now, instead of fighting, they want to shoot because they can't control their emotions, you know, and things like that. So I always felt like, you know, fathers not being in the household with their kids, with these men, teaching them how to be men, because a man has to be taught how to be a man. A woman just is, just, you know. So I always believe that, you know.
Well,
But
I mean, I'm dealing with a situation where, you know what I'm saying, like I'm trying my best outside of my home now and inside of the same home to get young men to listen to the knowledge I'm kicking to them. But there's women that are like, nah, don't listen to him. He tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, or just like, oh, he, nah, that's, I got you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying earlier on the show, like, women, y'all can't save men. Y'all stop trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? Cousin Spencer, I don't know where the narrative came from, but why sisters thought they could actually build a bear, like make a man. Like, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to go at the right stock. Also, the point that y'all was making earlier, I'm just letting it be known. I've done these shows already. I'm not the body count thing, and what we're talking about tonight, as far as like letting go of exes and allowing things to happen in social justice. If you think it through, we still talking about the slave mentality. Even the beatdown old girl took, right? We still talking about the slave mentality. The same chick that maybe possibly beat that girl to death just kept beating her and wouldn't stop, whatever, till she broke her neck, whatever. When it comes down to the community that she lives in, like, would you approach the female cop that shot that brother in his home to death like that? Would you, how hard would you go for the culture? You know what I'm saying? So we out for self. Doesn't have to be like that anymore. But yet here it is, right? Let me tell y'all something, male or female. If you didn't make that life, think about why you want to take that life.
That's just perfectly said.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's it stems from 400 years of oppression, slavery, and everything. Look at domestic violence. You know, the idea that when a man, the master in slavery always uh, tore down the black man, through beating him, through just calling him names and all this, and then they'll go home or they'll go to wherever and take their frustration out on the female, on those that's closest to them, because they couldn't do nothing with that master. Who,
as a show of superiority, both were doing as a show of superiority, both of them, and that's a good point that you're making.
But
I know that I know that my show runs a little bit late sometimes. I apologize to y'all. Like, I'm trying my best to keep it to a certain clip, but I want to know from everybody sitting here right now. All right, let's just nip it in the bud. I want answers. So just answer the topic question for tonight. Cousin Fred, who is to blame in a relationship? Like I said, young lady been in a relationship 2 years with a guy. She fully believes he's still connecting with his ex. Who's to blame in that situation? Her for allowing him to do it now that she knows, or him for allowing her to get feelings for him when he knows he hadn't moved on yet?
So you saying this woman knows that her ex is tipping out with somebody else?
She believes that with her whole heart. That's why she's tuning in. Welcome, Keisha. She believes that.
Hey, how y'all doing?
How's it going? She believes that with her whole heart, cousin Fred. She believes he is still connecting with with his ex in an intimate type of way, one way or another. So who is to blame there?
So
him. Go ahead.
So she believed this, and she got proof of it. So if she has proof that that's happening, she is allowing it to happen. That's her.
Okay.
And
okay, but that makes a more solid point, everybody. Like, do we need proof for it to make it a messed up relationship for us?
You need proof. How you going to say somebody tipping out?
Nah.
Sure.
Okay. So raise your hand if you need proof to feel like your ex is the person you're with is cheating.
I need proof. You're not just gonna be like, oh, somebody told me he talking to somebody. Oh, okay. Well, show me that he talking to somebody. Like, cause anybody could just come up and be like, hey,
to feel like it.
I mean, to
what you
feel
mean?
like something different. That's insecurity on your part. You understand? So
Keisha, you new to the show. Welcome to the show. I'm Taibu Muad'Dib. This is my lovely girlfriend Shay. She's a right around
Dude,
segment.
I
My
know
cousin Fred, my
you. We
cousin
work
Spencer.
together. We work together. I know who you is.
uh,
Yeah.
But they,
Okay,
I'm
so
just
hey
my
y'all, nice to meet everybody.
hey, how you doing, Keisha?
my thing right now. What we're trying to deal with right now is you just got married. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, thank you.
We're talking about, okay, proof is hard evidence, your eyes, circumstantial evidence, the zep I'm finna give you, but anybody, Keisha, you beautiful situation, great job, you doing your thing, you coming up in the world. If your husband come home and you say, baby, give me your keys, I'm finna go park the car, and he come out, they point the keys, and the condom fall out on the floor.
That's proof.
I
How is
mean
that
that is
proof?
hard. I mean,
How is
how
that
that
proof? How
is
is the condom?
okay.
How is that proof?
Well,
Come
what
on, help me
it
out, cousin Spencer. Look at him. Y'all bogus.
listen.
Yo,
Okay, so you was asking me a question.
let her speak.
So he said that's proof. I'm sorry, what's your name, sir? I don't know your names just yet.
So,
Okay, well Fred said that's proof. That could be absolute proof if we ain't using no condoms. Why would there be condoms in the car?
right.
So I'm not gonna run up to him and be like, "Who you been fucking in the car?" I'm not finna do all of that because what I've learned over the course of years is what's done in the dark will come out in the light anyway.
Yo, cuss on the show if we can help it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My bad.
No, we all adults on this show, but I want the young folks to get something from this. So
I'm
I
sorry,
put it on
y'all.
YouTube as kid friendly. It's all good. We understand. But
Got you. I know from now on. I know from
no,
now.
but you making a good point though. Go ahead. You're
But
not
yeah,
gonna
I'm not finna run up in his face and try to check him about anything because of the simple fact what's done in the dark is always gonna come to the light, point blank. So I can sit here and still do my wifely duties, do everything that I'm supposed to do as a wife. Because in the end, it's gonna hurt him when I'm gone. Because when it comes to the light, that's it. Like that's just me. Can't speak for nobody else.
cousin Spencer. Go.
In my honest opinion, I say both of them are at fault. Because for one, he alluding her to believe that he wants something from her that he not ready to
You
give
know,
her, even though he's still attached.
All right.
And
I
she'll be
agree
at
with
fault for
that.
developing feelings, knowing he still has feelings for OX and still sleeping with an ex. So they're both at fault.
Shay.
First of
Okay.
all, if you know that he's still into his ex, why is y'all continuing to be together? Would be my first thing. Like,
But like cousin
Mhm.
Fred said, what's the evidence? What's the evidence to that though?
but I'm saying you making it seem like she knew
No,
ahead of
I just
time,
said she
or she
feel
waited to. I
her.
mean,
She's on the show. She's asking. She said, "I feel like when he's still connected." But cousin Fred said,
but
"What's
2 years later, you just now feeling it, or is this like the whole 2 years?
yeah?" The whole 2 years, she felt like he never really cut ties.
That's why I
But you
said.
didn't wait that long to say something. Like,
But that's the point
Nah,
of
she waited that long to try to get advice. You know,
yeah.
obviously she loved the guy. You know, I'm just let's keep it.
but why
Look,
wait
let's
that long?
because she's in love. Y'all know we all been there before.
Yeah.
Come on, I ain't the only sucker for love. It's happened to me. I married a chick and she was still in love with her ex and didn't want to be with me or have no kids with me. None of that stuff.
But you didn't know.
Dun, 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 and God, family, in front of the country, and the whole nine. We
But
just,
you didn't know to the end.
I definitely didn't know. But what I'm saying to you is I didn't stay though. a lot of people are staying, and that's the elevation I'm giving tonight.
bro.
Look,
But you didn't
cousin
when you
Fred,
out.
since you
You
went
didn't.
to evidence, give the people that's watching this show and people on the show, what is solid evidence, cousin Fred? You've been married 23 years. What is solid evidence? What do you have to come home and kick in the door and see your woman with your wife with somebody butt naked sweating, or what's clear evidence outside of that? What's evidence? I'm just saying, outside you seeing that, what could be clear evidence that
Bro,
you know she's cheating?
it could be text messages. You know, I so happen to be there. Phone blowing up. I look over and it's just some other dude saying what's up with tonight or whatever. Or it could be like you said, you know, she got condoms. Why would she have condoms? You know what I'm saying? And things like that. Them things, that's a burden of proof.
But Keisha's saying she wouldn't just charge her husband up if that was the case. Would you charge your wife up and ask her, baby, what's going on with these condoms?
Yes. Yes.
After 23 years, yeah, you gonna answer today.
We ain't gonna wait for this to come out to the light.
No,
The light right now.
because I'm a guy. I ain't, you know, I still no. That's not gonna work for me. Every person is different. You know, I'm not sharing. I don't share my things. I don't, you know, I'm not a person that likes to share too much. No.
So thinking through Thursday, Keisha, is when I bring in how social justice issues affect the way that we treat each other in our relationships.
Mhm.
The Europeans have taught us as African men to view the African woman as a means to an end. The European has taught the African women to look at us and see us as impotent, unable to protect and to provide. All right. So this
Mhm.
affects the way that we treat each other. It's literally 11 o'clock at night. It's midnight where my cousin Fred is at. So I'm gonna let y'all one by one, you know, talk to the people and let them know really how you feel right now about either the right or wrong segment. Did you see it, Keisha?
I think I kind of got in when I first seen it, like where y'all was towards the end. So I didn't see everything from the beginning.
Okay, so just briefly, the young lady is dead now, the one that was getting beat up.
Hmm.
The chick that was beating her up and the guy filming, nothing's happened to them yet. And Shay's bothered by that. She feels like something should happen. So
Rightfully so.
right. So I'm saying, so right now, but me personally, she did it tonight because she knows I'm like, why are we killing each other? We're being subjugated. We're being marginalized. We're being, you know what I'm saying, stripped of everything at a moment's notice. Why are we coming at each other over pettiness and nonsense and petty squabbles and jealousies? There's bigger fish to fry. So that's my angst. But right now, I'm gonna let cousin Spencer, because his phone is ridiculous. I'm gonna let him go first. Cousin Spencer, it's your 2 minutes of fame. Let's go. Give us.
Well, how that goes with this is basically like two parts of, like how you would say in the Bible, envy for the other part of it, and I forgot the other one, but still is envy, jealousy, all that stuff goes in play with that. A person to hate you for the most stupidest things in the world, but don't realize they killing their own kind for just the dumbest things in the world, because that's how they programmed our minds to believe and think. And most of this is like coming from our own culture too, thinking that this is how life's supposed to be for us, instead of changing the way of how you want to view your culture. That's in my opinion of thinking about it, because I don't believe in like all that goofiness, like, oh, if you step on my pair of shoes, I done spent all this money on a pair of shoes. I'm not materialistic, so I don't care for it. A shoe is a shoe. I can get another one eventually. my mindset is I'm not gonna hurt you over something that's materialistic. I'm not gonna hurt you over something that's gonna cause me more pain down the line, like financially, anything of that nature.
We're gonna give you applause for that. We're gonna applaud my man up out of here. Get you a standing ovation. That was well said, man. My cousin Spencer, everybody, welcome back to the show, dog. Does anybody know what tomorrow's topic is before we let you go?
Nobody.
Fellas, tomorrow for Who Box With Me Friday, if you box with me, put a box emoji in the comment section. Fellas, don't rush it. If she's down for you, but quote unquote damage, be cool, let it happen. If you try to rush her, you may just lose out on a golden opportunity. We're going to discuss that. I'm coming at you, sis, with your damages. But fellas, we can make it happen. We can do this thing. Get behind our system. Taibu Muad'Dib, thank you very much, because Spencer, you are really, really a lifetime panel member, bro. Come back. Oh, Jesus. I don't know why my cousin got that damn cricket service. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if it's his phone. He had the phone for 8 years.
It might be his reception.
Man, I'm just saying. My cousin Spencer. I listen to the shows with him on. It'd be like, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what is my cousin doing? Like, is he on a different planet? Is Milwaukee a different planet now?
Really?
I'm just saying, it's the craziest. It's the only person that's ever happened on my show. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 100, man. This the only person. He can go back on all my.
Always trying to roast
he can go back on all my. He can go back
on
on all my shows and see it's the only
God.
person that's ever happened. So if it's not a cricket, what's going on? He has to figure it out. I can't figure it out from over here.
I'm done.
Cousin Fred, my dude, and our story like is just being built. You know what I mean? If whether we can get out to Pittsburgh, we looking seriously at coming to that game. So if you're going to help us out with that situation, as far as put us up for that'd be great. It's cool, you know what I mean? But because I miss Pittsburgh, I love Pittsburgh. I am a Pittsburgh original. Yeah. The bottom line is, with your experience, and I will get both you couples on True Love Tuesday, so y'all can help everybody else that's a mess out here figure out how to do it. Because I want them to say nothing. I want them to listen. I'm glad Byron ain't on here, because he would definitely take him off mute. Byron would definitely just open the floodgates. But look, cousin Fred, all due respect. Calm down. Oh my God. Y'all see what I mean? I don't want my woman to be my mama.
I don't want to be your mama.
Then chill. Then chill. I you have to be my mama. If this is my mama sitting next to me, I know I'd be like, okay, mom, you know what I mean? Y'all know it, but so cousin Fred, with all due respect, 23 years of marriage, man. How has social justice issues affected your relationship with your wife, raising your kids? What can you give us in 2 minutes, man? Go.
Well, first of all, just seeing that situation with those females, and I do think that, the Black and brown community needs to take a pause and really, we're losing like education from our school in regards to the history of things that happen to our people and things like that. I think that for my kids, I have to educate them, in the home, because they ain't getting educated nowhere else, and, just prepare them for, what they need to, what may happen in this world, man. I mean, it's unfortunate that, it's not us. It's just that cards that we was dealt for so long, you know, and it's just rooted in this system that we live in, you know, and to break that chain, to break that them bondage just that cause us to hate one another, because that's what it is. It's just like it's just hatred towards your own people, and you don't understand why. Nobody don't they don't understand why these things. And when I was talking about the the domestic violence, people don't understand why that, you know, where it came from and how
How you going?
I gotta. My cousin Fred, it'd be 1 o'clock in the morning. We gonna be like, and he'll still be monologuing. But look,
You just gonna cut him off.
I'm look,
yeah,
because I'm the
right.
moderator. Cousin
That was
Fred, look, that was
in the middle of a sentence.
that was beautifully said. Because I'm telling you, like, cousin Fred, you need your own platform. I don't say this to everybody, but you need your own platform for real. You're a statesman. You're a father, a husband. You've done it the right way. After doing it the wrong way, you have a story. Get your platform together, man, for real. I'm moving on to motivational speaking and different stuff. You need to have a You're a Mess platform to not just entertain people, but to give people the knowledge that you have, man. I'm not
That's
jealous of you or envious of you. I look up to you, bro. I want to have what you have. I want to get it right, and I want to have something special for a long time with someone special. So I appreciate you coming on this show. I don't
no doubt.
mean to clown you at all. I just had to moderate to the 2 minutes, but I'm totally on board what you're talking about. Everybody, what he said in a nutshell is know your history. If you don't know your past, you're in danger of repeating it. You're going to repeat it. That's Willie Lynch. Willie Lynch said we can mess their heads up so bad that they will self-orbit, and self-perpetuate the cycle on their own. And that's what we're doing. I appreciate you, cousin Fred, man. I see the Mark who follows me Fridays going down. Taibu Muad'Dib. Keisha, you the last woman standing. So, it's so funny. The district VP at LA Fitness was in the house, and he was trying to recruit a big swole guy that be in there. Like, okay, you can't train it here, but you know we offer you a job. And I'm listening to him talk about it from my desk. Right? Yes, I have a desk. I have my own desk.
Well, okay then.
Look, I have my own desk, and Shay, because she loves me, got me a nameplate. Let's go to the footage.
Well, okay then. Okay.
Look, everybody wants a nameplate, but my goofy what's it called it? He made a diagonal picture. He takes diagonal pictures. The guy's weird, but he's my dude though.
She's
Okay. Listen, look, I need my glasses on to be honest. Okay. I ain't wearing them, but I need them all. But I was squinting.
He took this diagonal picture, but that's how it looks basically.
Okay. Okay then.
So,
go ahead, do your thing.
No, but look, what I'm saying is that so I was listening to the guy, and the dude was like, yeah, because you know what I mean, you know what would be my duties, because you know I ain't trying to clean no equipment or nothing like that.
Don't want to do the extra shit.
I'm just
sorry.
saying
The extra stuff. I'm sorry.
We gonna have to bleep that out. He ain't want, but I'm saying all it made me think about was Planet Fit. You know, my job. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 months. I'm like, and Keisha, everything that people were coming at me about Planet Fitness, I get to do there because I'm sales. Look, because I'm sales plus commission plus bonus. Like I clock in whenever I feel like it. It's because if I'm not in there working, I'm not getting no money anyway. So I can come back 3:30 and clock in for my 9 to 1 and be like, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Also,
I'm congratulations, and I'm so happy for you. I am.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm telling you right now, man. It's like literally like, and then I eat at my desk. I can play on my laptop and really I have to use my phone. Everything that was shut down
At Planet Fitness.
now I'm doing at my desk. You know what I'm saying? And look, I'm the guy. Like I'm the head of the education and accountability department at my gym. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, so the bottom line is like
Congratulations.
I literally got put into a system that really is what I was trying to do there. The little classes that I do.
Yeah.
Let me say, let me.
Sir, you just said it's late.
It is, but I'm having fun. Hold on.
Man.
Let me look. Now, but Keisha, no. Keisha, tell Shay about that one lady that was trying to duck and dodge me after that one class I put her
Ow. Ow. And still, she coming to gym still to this day. Okay, so Taibu had
Taibu.
convinced her. Taibu, I'm sorry, I don't mean to
No, it's
mispronounce
okay.
your name.
It's okay. Taibu.
He convinced this lady to take a class, right?
Off
She
the
never took
treadmill.
none of. She never took any class. She just come and get on the stairmasters or the treadmills, and she out. So he convinced her this one day,
Mhm.
and he convinced her enough that she went and took the class. She was tired after that 30 minutes. So she used to always come in like the afternoons. This one particular day, because I was working the 6 to 2, Monday through Friday. And baby, when I tell you, she came in there like 6 o'clock in the morning, I was like, what are you doing here?
I'm
This is
trying to
not
meet
even
you.
your schedule. She said, girl, I'm running from that man. He worked me. When
I'm
I tell you
done.
I laugh, when I tell you I laughed so hard, Shay, I laughed because
When
it
she
tickled me,
said to
and
me, I
she
broke
ain't
out
been back
laughing.
since. Yeah,
You
because
make this lady come early.
Nah, man. When she told me that, I broke out laughing. I couldn't stop laughing because I knew it was the real deal. Keisha, let me
she
tell you
said I'm
something.
running from that man, and I
Keisha,
was like, who? She was like the trainer. I was like, oh. Okay, cause you know how he do. I'ma burn him up. I'ma burn him up. You know how he do. He burnt her up that day, and she was like, I'm not coming
Keisha,
back on his shift no
Keisha,
more.
let me tell you something. It's not even a half an hour no more. I got 6 exercises, 30 seconds a pop, and I'm still burning them up.
You still burning them up? Like, why you be burning people up like that? Then you wanted me to get in your class. You ain't gonna burn me up.
Hold on, Keisha. I give them a disclaimer. I said, if you feel lightheaded, dizzy, nauseous, sick, anytime you
That's
start
true.
pain,
That is true.
take pineapples. Don't
That's
go
true.
past your limit.
I'll be like, this the
That's
first
true.
thing. Pineapples. I can't
Look,
take
look, look. This if you look to the left, the guy with the hat, that's my desk over there.
Okay.
So that was this past Friday. And people
Okay.
and people was like, what's going on? He didn't take pineapple.
He said
What?
we go to the hospital. Ain't that sad?
Wait, what?
30
Wait
seconds
a
up
minute.
top. It was literally 520 seconds of exercise. We ain't talking about a half an hour. I ain't even giving them that. I'm talking about it was just
And he younger than him, and he done passed
23
out.
years old. And you know me. But what I'm saying to you, Keisha, is this. I literally, y'all, I love y'all. I love Planet Fitness for what y'all did for me because all it did was help me fine tune
Elevate.
and refine everything. Look, so I just
Hmm.
put that into a system. That's how good God. Because I worked there.
Yeah.
I gave everything I had. The stuff that I literally got quote unquote let go for is a non-factor over there.
Factor where you at,
The
right?
star that I
Got
was
you.
there, it's forget about it.
You still
Forget
the
about
star where you at. I got you. I got you.
the nameplate. Forget about it. Now everybody want one. She ordered one for everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Got me working out. I don't even work there.
Ah man, look, Keisha, I appreciate you for coming on this show. So now you get the
No
vibe.
problem.
Now you get the vibe.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
are
yeah.
trying our
I
best to
like
help
it.
folks, man, to come out of a mess, to avoid a mess, and to find some
Hmm.
help. That's why True Love Tuesdays, my cousin Fred, his wife, she came on the show back in my body count days when I used to ask folks, how many men can a woman be with intimately and still be considered marriage worthy. So she came on the show and she said there shouldn't be no number. I looked at my cousin, I said unlimited is unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? And so since then, like I realized that folks, they don't like the shame bag. Look at the shame bag now. It wasn't like this back in the day. Now it has shame on it.
Really?
When you
Did you
go
really?
back, when you go back and look at my shows, when you and your husband binge watch my shows and go back and check it out, the shame bag, she did this. And look, for all the issues and the struggles and whatever is going on, man, somebody has to be the person to say enough is enough.
That's true. That
I'm
is
not
true. That's
asking my
absolutely
woman,
true.
I'm not asking my woman to be perfect. I'm asking her to try to get behind my leadership. I'm asking her to try to embrace my vision. You know what I'm saying? And I don't expect that to happen overnight. It's too
Because it's
much.
not.
It's too much flimsy, whimsical, wishy-washy stuff going on with us as a people when we were solid. We understood
I've
what
always said about our people, like you got some people of our people who help build and educate and all of that good stuff. We have those kind of people, but there's a low percentage of them compared to the high percentage of the crabs in the barrel. Because you could be on your way out of the barrel, and there's so many crabs that's, soon as you make your way halfway, I mean, just attempt, they pulling you down. And so I always had these conversations with my husband about how, I get it about a bunch of injustice that's going on, but nobody speaks about the injustice that we put upon our people on each other. Nobody talks about that part. That's the part that I don't like because you can never continue to keep saying it's the white man, it's the white man, it's this person, it's that person when you part of the problem, when you don't want to help your own people. And I always say, only thing that needs to happen is our people, our people, our people of color, our black folks, we need to have a recapitalizing of the mind. That's what needs to happen. However, it needs to happen, it needs to happen. But it's all about people accepting it and wanting to do it at the same time. Because when that happens, it changes everything that you was brought up to know and what you supposed to understand. It changes everything, and then you get a mind of your own and do things differently.
I ain't
So
gonna
that's
tell on Keisha. Oh yeah, let me give you your applause for that. That's definitely.
oh,
I ain't gonna tell on Keisha, y'all. But at the end of the day, though, when she got
tell me about what?
when she got that position though, and she was in the office most of the time, she stopped talking to me and she stopped being my friend.
Shay,
So
no,
we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna
no.
give her applause for that soliloquy because she was keeping it around. We do need to recalibrate what we're doing together as a people. Standing ovation to Keisha for that.
Really? Get your stuff together.
Hold on. It's a 7. I own it though. Y'all got them 13s. Y'all still paying on. I own my 7.
He talking about Spencer but he got this little bitty baby.
Run tell that.
7 that's like
run tell that. But I own it though. Do you get in the comment section if you own your 13 or your 12? I own my 7.
Who would it?
Listen, I don't want look. It don't even really matter to me, but I appreciate cause I seen it on Facebook and I was like, let's see what he talk about on here. That's why I jumped in, and then when you sent me the link, like you want to join in my mind, HELL hockey stick, yes.
That's what we doing. And you know what's so crazy? I'm talking about you jumped into a hot month as a sister because I'm coming at the sisters this month, and I'm gonna come at the fellas next month. But last month, if you watched the last couple of weeks in what's this November? So November/October, I was dealing with dating. I was dealing with dating prostitution. I was killing it.
Okay, well, what I'm gonna do? Cause see, I'm off tomorrow, and I took off Saturday, so I got 2 days to go back and get some recapping. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, join us
Because, but
tomorrow.
look, because look, I'm telling y'all what. Listen to what I'm saying right now. I'm telling y'all, I'm building this thing up to something. That's what y'all not understanding. You can go back to when I first was podcasting in Dallas when I was doing my little thing. I'm talking about when I first. This whole thing is going somewhere. I'm putting out the book African Messiah versus the Police State. I'm gonna drop that book on y'all, and I'm gonna shut it down. I still have my online coaching program. It's the first online coaching program on patreon.com/Coach Taibu. Let's go. Because I want y'all to know.
It's still people. It's still people that be asking, like, where you at? Is you coming back? And I always tell them, I said, well, he put you on a prospect list, so you got his email. Send him a shout out. That
Oh, all
reach
I'm
out
doing,
to him.
all I'm doing is I'm learning the LA fitness system, so I don't bring them over.
Okay,
I'm at Crunch Fitness, or you know what I'm saying. Like I had to make
got
sure
you.
that
Okay.
was the home for me before I reach out to them. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah,
okay. Okay.
yeah. Because y'all in Las Colinas, so I had to make sure I talked to my district VP. Like, if I sign them up here at Duncanville, can I get them access to the trainers over there and the system over there in Las Colinas? Because they have a great gym over there. He was like, yeah, you
Hmm.
can do that. So now I just have to, you know what I'm saying, figure out how I
Right.
should work it logistically to get them in there, get them their week pass, you know what I'm saying, get them started, you know what I mean? Like give them some real
Got
value.
you.
But the interesting thing is that yeah, I do have the database. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
The genius.
I know.
I just haven't touched it yet because I'm not thirsty. Because this is the time in my life where all the young people. This is the time in my life where all the hard work I've done is paying off. Not just working for other people though. This is the time in my life when I decided to work for myself and start doing personal training and start my own gym. Those decisions I made back in 2008 and 2009. Now here in 2022, 2023.
You
Now,
start to see the fruition of
yeah,
all of that. You know what I'm saying? You
that's
start
how
to
it is.
see it, and it ain't gonna just stop at this level.
Nah, nah.
It's gonna elevate.
And look, I'm gonna
Long
tell
as you,
y'all something right now. Keisha is one of the hardest working. Let me tell you, young African women, something. Don't be lazy. Keisha is now the assistant manager, primed to be the general manager over there at Las Colinas because she's one of the hardest working people I know. I'm talking about y'all lazy, y'all on y'all phones, y'all sitting down playing, trying to text your boyfriends,
man, look,
young
I'm
ladies.
out there. I'm out there doing it because I
Keisha
just
was
try
out
to set
there.
an example as a leader. Like I can't tell nobody to do something and I don't do it. I can get out there and do it too to let people know. Hey, if I ask you to do it, that means I can do it too. But in the meantime, you go do this because I done did 3 sections already in less than an hour. That's
Look,
me.
Keisha, look, Keisha. Here's the thing, though. The good thing is that you know, I I really respect and appreciate the leadership I had at Planet Fitness. Anthony, even in parting, he gave me some of the biggest words of wisdom I've had in a long time, which was Ty, you take care of the little things. You're the best trainer I've ever had, been around, period, hands down. It's not even close. He said, just take care of the little things. And so me doing that over here at LA Fitness has made me uber successful, right?
It's great
and and
news.
and
That's
and,
great
and
news.
Keisha seeing her go from just a person, at the front desk staff, whatever, whatnot, and then shoot up to the AGM, and then right before I left, he was talking about how he want to go here, go here. So really, she finna be the GM. Like I'm talking about, I was there. That was like a 2 month turnaround. You know what I'm saying? From her being a front desk staff to running the gym. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Yeah.
hard work does, people. That's what it does. So I respect that. But now, to be honest with you, like every day I go into work, I be thinking about like all the stuff that one last meeting, that group meeting. Y'all can't do this. Y'all can't do that. You can't touch this. Leaving your car. Like, man, I just like it's just the craziest thing ever. So you have to come visit me.
I definitely will. I definitely will.
You have to come
I
visit me.
definitely will.
Look. I found out the hard way. I got a 90-day ban.
Listen, okay, so that's crazy because I didn't even know nothing about that till he told me, and I was like, "What?"
Man, look.
He was like, "Yeah, when
I've been African my whole entire life. I'm not shocked about that at all. When I found out about that, as long as they cut the contract I had just signed and redid, I'm cool with that. What's going on? Shout out to Bree Bands and the whole family out there, man. Instagram for your best podcast viewing experience. Check me out at YouTube, Taibu Muad'Dib. And you know what, Keisha? Come on, get on the party bus with us. Bree, come get on the party bus with us.
when is the party bus
Man,
situation going on?"
I used to work at Temptations Arlington for the Tycoon Commission owners, right? So
Okay.
I was like, man, I want to do a live episode there. You know how much the section costs? He said, section on me. What? A headquarters?
Okay.
Have you seen a big nightclub yet? Keisha, headquarters is a big deal. I was there when Gucci Band came. It was a big deal. Lil Wayne been
Okay.
there. I think they got Jeezy there up next month. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like little headquarters is a big deal. They connected. So the party bus, the first live episode of You're a Mess. Get out there, man. Have a good time. The party bus is gonna be a little expensive, but you know we're gonna get that thing together though. But man, I got to do it one time.
Okay, well, just let me know. Keep
For
me
my
informed.
motivational speaking event, my outfit was $1,000. This one gonna be $2,000. I'm not.
Okay, then.
I want to know what $2,000 feel like all over my body. Cause that 1,000 feel real good.
You is a mess. You is a mess. Okay.
Taibu Muad'Dib, thanks so much, Keisha. You are an official panel member. You can jump here anytime. And I want you.
Ooh, I will.
I want to humbly request that you and your husband come on for some Tuesday, a True Love
Well,
Tuesday.
I told him about it. It's just like he a truck driver, so like his schedule be a
I just
little.
got my CDL learning permit. I'm gonna see him on the road. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? On everything. I ain't playing around. Tell her, say, shoot, I'm where my ID at. I just got my CDL permit. I'm about to get. All right. Yeah, I'm
Got
just
you.
saying, y'all.
This bell is for you. You see what it say?
What is that? I've been squinching.
It says like a boss.
Okay, then.
That's for you, Tom.
Like a boss.
Thank
All the
you.
bosses look like a boss bell. So yeah, most definitely y'all invited to come on True Love Tuesday because we need to, as a people, show each other how to get it done right. We have all these institutions about
Exactly.
how to do it wrong. I need y'all couples to come on and show folks how to get it done right.
And congratulations. I want to say RIP to Shanquille Robinson also. And to her family, our condolences.
Yeah, our prayers go out to you. And that's the
Yes,
show,
indeed.
folks. Taibu Muad'Dib. Holler at me tomorrow night at 9:15 for Who Fox With Me Friday. If you fox with me, drop a fox in the comment section. Oh, right. Do it.
All right.